Curious about our page kits? Let's go. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, Mandy Shirley, Creative Memories Advisor in Norwood, Colorado. And today I'm going to give you a little glimpse into what it's like to be in my page club. So this will be the 6th month. We've done this all year long. We make a 2-page kit plus a bonus page. And we just have a lot of fun with the page kits. Plus, if you are in the club, you get a little bonus embellishment pack. So I wanted to give you all a glimpse of what that looks like. And page club members, thank you so much for being a part. And I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to go here for all the more fun. I have links to workshops and retreats. Some have Zoom options. I have no longer available items, pre-made scrapbook pages, digital scrapbook products. What else? Information on joining my team. They're paying you $1 right now to join. There is no pressure, no minimums. So you can be your only customer, or you can have 100 customers, or anywhere in between. So if you want to earn commission on what you're already buying, or maybe make a little money to support your habit, or quit your full-time job like I did, I can help you, and anywhere in between. So go here, click the little join the sisterhood. I think that's what it says. And then you can click the chat button, and there's more information on there so you can read it and see what you think. And I'll be happy to answer any questions. If you're not already loved by an advisor, I would love for you to also go here. There's a link to my Creative Memories website where you can shop all the things I'm going to use today. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, so here's the page kit. Like I said, if you're in my club, you get this every month, and you can register and sign up on the website. Let me know if you want to go backwards and get the previous ones. I can get some of them. But anyways, if you're in the club, you get this little embellishment pack as a bonus for being in my club. I am actually not going to use these today because I'm going to save these for my baby shower pics because we had a barbecue. The first thing I like to do is write on here what size all these pieces are. Reason behind that is if you want to go back and recreate this design, then you have the measurements. So get my little ruler, and we'll just, the kits come with this instruction sheet, 2 base pages, a sheet to cut up, and then a sticker sheet. And it's very inexpensive. If you already have an advisor, they're on the website. If you want to join the club, I do charge a little bit extra for my time and for shipping if you're not local to me. But like I said, you do get this bonus that is an advisor exclusive. So I do also want to measure these 2 pieces on here because obviously you can't recreate that without having those measurements. So let's measure those. This is about, at its widest, I guess it's 4.5 by 10. So I'm just going to mark these right here, 4.5 by 10. And this bottom piece at its widest, and it's obviously cut with the swell on the decorative trimmer, or could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.25. 6.25 by 12. So I mark those, and you can make those the same, cut with swell. And you probably could use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, cut it with the swell, and use the both pieces on. I could probably totally do that. Next are all these little pieces that we're going to cut up. And I imagine that these are 4 by 6. They are. So I just write on here 4 by 6. These are the photo mats. And I'm betting that these are 4 by 4. And they are. 4 by 4. 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 4 this little piece at the bottom is should be 2x4, which means these are inch by 10. So these are 1x10s. All of those little 4 things. And the other fun thing about being in the Page Club, you do get a video of me putting this together and doing all that. But what I try and do always is something a little different. I try and zhuzh it up. So the very first thing I want to do is cut this 10 out. And I'm just going to use scissors. Actually, I'll use the trimmer. I'm going to use the trimmer. If you don't have the 12-inch trimmer, for this kind of project, you are going to want it. So I'm going to put my white mark, which is where my blade is. I'm going to put it on this line because that's where I want to start cutting. And I'm going to just cut up. And then I'm going to twist this. And this doesn't have to be perfect. This is just this little journaling box right here. So if it's not a perfect 2x4, it's going to be fine. So I'm lining that gray line up on my cutting line. The cutting line is the closest dash line to Creative Memories on your trimmer. And then I'm going to line, again, my white mark up on that gray line and cut up. There's my little cute little journal box. The reason I wanted to do that is I'm going to use the border maker with the thirst quencher punch. And because I want all 4 of these to be the thirst quencher. And I have a feeling we're going to need a little more space. So what will happen is these 3 mats are going to be a little smaller probably, which is fine with me. I'm good with that. So I'm just going to put my paper in here. Make sure it's straight. Rid of my little paper guide there. Put my thirst quencher punch. This is our newest border maker cartridge. And I'm going to punch 4 of these, hopefully. This is experimentation with Mandy, folks, as usual. But I'm hoping I can get 4 out of it. Don't have the border maker system, it really is a fabulous tool. We come out with new cartridges at least once a month, sometimes more. I can tell already that we may not have enough yellow. It's going to be touch and go here. Oh no. Being mean to me. There we go. And we're going to do our best to make 1 more. And I actually might not put it all the way at the end, which means I won't have one of these little, call them magic strips, because you can use them for things. Oh, it looks fine. Don't mind it at all. So depending on which cartridge you choose to use, if you do that, you might run into that problem, but it's fine. All right, so yes, we are going to have some smaller mats. Done with your border maker cartridge for the moment. Clean up our mess. Now, I do like having 4x6 mats, so I'm going to cut that first. So I'm going to line this up at the 4 and cut, and then cut it at 6. And then what I think I'll do is I'll cut this jagged edge off. And I do want these square. So 3 3/4 is what we're going to do. 3 3/4 square. So I'm going to have a little piece left over. And my pictures will be probably 3.5-inch square, and they'll have a little mat. Oh, dang it. I wanted to use the pinking on those. So if you didn't already cut that. I would just cut it with a decorative blade if I were you, just for more fun. These are going to end up being even smaller, but that's okay. I am fine with that. So that's 3.5-inch squared. I'm just cutting a little bit off of each side. I do not mind trimming my pictures. So I like getting as many on a page as I can. And I am going to cut these guys a little bit. See, they look so much cooler. This is the new pinking. So we have 9 blades now, I think. The 9? I think we have 9. For a long time, we only had 7. And I was like, surely with all these holes under this trimmer, they're going to come out with more blades. And they finally did. The only thing I recommend is putting your blades away immediately, because if you go to cut and you're expecting something like a straight blade and you don't get it, it's going to make you angry. I know from experience, obviously. And you want to put them away because you don't want to lose them. Okay, we're ready to build. So I just basically follow what they did. Although, like I said, all the cookout stuff on the stickers, I'm going to save for my baby shower page. This page I'm going to use, we went on a little picnic when my family was here for the baby shower, the day after the baby shower. So I'm going to use this for that. So these guys go top and bottom. I'm going to trim this little piece of red off from our little journal box that stuck around. And you don't have to be confined. I always say this because I don't like the only thing I say I don't like about this is the amount of pictures. Like, I think there should be just more pictures. I think I have this backwards. I do. These go over here on the blue side. And then when you stick this under here, it kind of looks like it's behind this swell. Very cute. So we'll see where we're going to go from here, but I'm going to go ahead and tape all that down. I'm going to get my silicone mat out. This was a join gift for last quarter. This quarter we have, you actually got 3 of these mats. This quarter we have 2 file mates, 1 photo size and 1 sticker size. But the fun thing is every advisor gets an option to buy 1 set of these. All right. Beautiful. Yeah. So the joint offer now is the 2 file mates. However, every advisor has the option to buy 1 set of the silicone mats. So if you just have to have those silicone mats, there's that size, there's a 12 by 12 size, and there's a little card size. That's the way to get them. And let me know. Be happy to have you join us. Like I said, just totally following what they did. I do like to copy. Oh, I forgot one. And I like using the silicone mat with my repo so I don't get sticky all over the place. And that new thirst quencher is so cute. And I like how this rolls up and has a little button holder strap thing. Fits nicely in my stuff. And finally, these two guys, and then we can do some embellishing, and then we'll work on our second page. So I usually do this 2-page spread, and then we utilize the back because this paper is double-sided. So we utilize the back and make another page. Usually I tend to use up all the stickers and embellishments. This time, like I said, I'm going to save those barbecue things for something else. I do, however, love this little strip. And I'm going to put that at the bottom of both pages. And this one, I might have to peel my sticker, my border up. So that it's on top a little bit. Super cute. And then I love this summer. That looks crooked, doesn't it? Those are definitely a little crooked. Ooh. Made it worse. Sometimes that striped paper really, I think I'm going to use some foam squares. I like these big ones for this. And then sometimes I'll put another little one in here. Or two. Since it's a sticker, you can always rub it on your clothes. Then it won't be sticky. So they had Celebrate Dad for a Father's Day page. This, like I said, is going to be a little picnic we went on. Love this in the backyard. Also really love this. Maybe with the sunshine and a piece of watermelon. Super cute. Let's see. Summer fun. That's another piece of watermelon. Do a little sunshine over here. Maybe these cans. I don't know what's in these cans. We'll just guess that they're probably something delicious. And maybe another sunshine or two. And then I think the rest of these I'm going to use on the other page, the baby shower page. So there's that. Super cute. Changed it up, not Father's Day, just summer fun. And now we can work on our other page. So what you're going to want is 2 sheets of fun printed paper. This is from our summer collection, which is summer break. So really fun paper. You're going to want 2 sheets of that. You're going to want a little sheet of white. And then I have some mats and some embellishments. And I'm missing one. I was throwing stuff around here. I guess I'll find it. I'm also going to use the tire tracks and some stickers. There it is. All right. So setting those aside for the moment, you're going to want to we're going to make a faux mat around our whole page. So I'm going to say 1/4 inch pieces, just 1/4 inch strips. 1/4 inches is the width of your gray mat. So I'm going to make 4 of those. Probably could have went a little bigger, but fine. Oops. And then I'm going to take them and I'm going to miter the corners. So I just line these up on the 45-degree line on my trimmer mat or trimmer, and then the point on my cutting mat there, and then rotate it. If you're using printed paper, you're going to want to flip. Oops, I did that wrong. You do want to flip. Crud. I'm going to need another 1/4 inch piece. Mess that up. You got to flip. So you cut once. And then flip. And cut again. I'm going to do that to all 4 pieces. And that makes perfect little corners for your page mat. It's way better than wasting an entire sheet of paper. Flip. And gives you that same look. Oh, that wasn't good enough. Flip. Oops. One more. Oh, shoot. Flip. And actually, I think I misspoke. We're going to need one more piece of paper. I'm going to just choose, see if I can find a piece of yellow. You need a 7.5 inch square. I don't know if I have some scraps here that'll work. That's not big enough. Do have this sheet from National Scrapbook Day last year. I will use it up. You need 7.5 inch square. Love using up scraps. Don't know about you guys. It makes me happy. All right. Then you need two 4.5-inch squares. So I'm going to cut the 4.5-inch squares out of this guy. Four and a half by 4.5. Then what you're going to do is stack them like so and line them up on your cut line. Line the points up on your cut line. So you have a diamond on your cut line. And you should have 4 triangles. Then we're going to cut 2 3.5-inch squares. And I'm actually going to try and save some paper here. Okay. And I think we have, oh, I want to cut this in half. This is one of the mats from summer break. And I loved all this sentiment on here. And then I want to cut this one in half. This is another mat. It's going to be 2 photo mats. And lastly, I'm going to take this guy. I think we might be done with our cutting. But I'm going to take this guy and cut a circle out of it to make 2 mats. That's what I like. I got my smallest circle, my red blade. Actually, changed my mind. I'm going to do my largest circle with the red blade. That way I have more mat left over. And then I can cut my picture with the green or blue blade, depending on how deep I want my mat. So there's a mat and here's a mat. And I can cut with the green or blue blade and there'll be a perfect little ring around my picture. All right, we're ready to build this fabulous little page. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We got to cut these into triangles as well. So I'm just going to stack them and put a little diamond on my cut line. And cut. Our embellishments. And put these guys down first, our little 1/4-inch strips. You could have done 1/2 inch or a little bigger than 1/4 inch. And then they should all go together pretty close. Might have a few that don't line up perfectly, but no one's gonna notice. I promise. They're looking at your pictures. You could use repo on the corners so it don't pop up on accident. I'm trying to hurry, so I feel like my videos have been really long lately. It's been really nice and warm. Got our boat out. Hubby's back at work for the next 2 weeks, so I'm gonna try and get a lot of work done so we can spend a lot of time at the lake. All right, there's that part. This guy, your little 7-inch, 7.5-inch triangle, he's gonna go right in the middle. And what you can do is line your paper up on your 13 by 13 cutting mat, and then line all your corners, your points on the 6 all the way around, if you want to make sure it's perfect. And then this is such a cute page. All your triangles, center them in this open space. This idea came from one of my sister advisors, Bev DeBono. I decided I was going to show it at my retreat this weekend, so I thought I would make it for you. And then your smaller triangles go on top. So cute. Okay, so then we have all our photo mats. Just pretend that's a mat. And then I was going to put this up here, maybe a little bigger than I was expecting. Maybe this should go down. Or like this. I'm kind of covering up all the triangles, aren't I? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You want to see those. So maybe we won't use this last one. That looks good. All right, I'm going to tape that down. I love the mats lately because they've been doing matching sets. So they match front and back. So you have 2 of each kind, so you can use them and do a whole page. Love it. And then I was going to put these guys on here. Definitely want some foam squares. This page is going to be, in fact, I could have got the pictures out and done it with you. Oh, well, I know you guys like pictures. Maybe I'll get them out real quick. Snapshots of summer. I need a little foam square on here. And then I was thinking there might be, oops, that's not gonna work. Oh no. There might be some more stickers I might want to use, but let me get the pictures because I know you guys like pictures. We'll just see if I can get them all in here. We had some spectacular sunsets. Saw some baby geese. And now, of course, all my pictures are the wrong way. Saw some baby buffalo. So how can I remedy this? We'll try that. So I'm going to cut these kind of smaller. Those two, and maybe I don't need two of the sunset. I do want the geese, and I do want the buffalo. I think that looks good. These other pictures aren't really that necessary. So I'm going to put the buffalo down. This happens to be perfect because there's nothing under this little circle. And we got to get the circle back out. And we're going to use the green blade and cut these little geese out. We took a little ride in our new Jeep. Awesome. Some spring. Look at that perfect little mat. Okay, these are 4. We could do 4 by 4 by 3. That's what we're gonna do. So let's see. Just need to cut this. We'll go there. And then I have to pick my favorite spot of this. I'll just cut a little bit off each side. Perfect. And then if I want to use these other pictures, which I may do actually, I can do a little peekaboo pocket right there. So there you go. Perfect. Oh, I was going to use the tire tracks on that, but oh well. There you go. So cute. So there's that one single page. And then here, this page is ready for our little picnic. What do you think? Okay, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, Page Club members. Thanks so much for being a part of the club. And I'm sure we'll be getting July's soon. So be watching for your invoices. Thanks so much again. And if you want to join the Page Club, just go right here. Go to workshops and retreats, and it's right at the top. And you can tell me, I'll actually ask you probably if you sign up. I'll ask you if you want to go back any, because this is our 6th one. So we've had 5 so far, and then the one I just did, and you get a video each time of me putting it together, plus the little bonus embellishments. So yeah, go here for more. I'll see you next time.